a lot going on around the circuit. We got Lambiase leaving to McLaren. Honda is still struggling with their engine. The FIA is starting to meet about changes between now and the next race, which would be Miami. And just everyone is kind of all over the place. I do think that the big one is Lambiase leaving. That's very, very recent and officially confirmed as of us recording. So with that said, let's get into it.
Get into it.
Before we jump into our stories today, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell all your friends about us. If we're trying to bring a different way of reporting news about Formula One, and hopefully you like it. So, with that said, the big news: Lambiase, which is Verstappen's race engineer, is leaving to go to McLaren.
Dun, dun,
I would say that
dun.
I know, and it is too early for silly season to start. We need to get through like the regulations and all of this stuff that we need to sort out, and then people can go wherever they want. Just calm down.
No. Yeah, they're like, this sucks. Let's switch it up. I think the people are just seeing the writing on the wall, and they're just like, you know what? Let's just switch it up before the rules get too crazy and things are blamed on me. Because then if you move to somewhere else and you do bad, then you can just be like, well, I'm new. I don't know.
Think of it like this. Red Bull now has someone else to blame. I mean, they have lost so many top figures over the last couple of years that I think the writing is starting to be more on the wall that Verstappen, if he stays in F1, is probably not going to be racing for Red Bull. I know he's contracted through 28, but Lambiase leaving, Jonathan Wheatley, Helmut Marko, the Red Bull is just not the same team that it was 2-3 years ago. And so I think this kind of is maybe a bigger domino or a bigger wave throughout F1 with Lambiase leaving because of, it's him and Verstappen, it's Hamilton and Bono. Like, it's just those two can't not work together, I guess you would say.
Yeah. I mean, do you think he's going, since he's just said all that, do you think he's going to McLaren then? Or do you think he'll kick little Georgie out?
I don't
know.
I don't think Mercedes is going to get rid of George Russell for Verstappen. As long as George Russell is consistent and the car is good, there's no reason. You're paying more you're getting better brand equity out of George Russell than you are with Max Verstappen. And I'll say that because Max Verstappen is a great racer, but he doesn't do the fun things that are brand specific and doesn't do that type of thing as much. And which is fine. You're not obligated unless contractually you are obligated. But for the most part, a lot of these drivers do kind of those extracurriculars. And I think, the brand equity that they get out of George Russell is just a little bit better, I think. And especially right now, he's happy. He's, maybe the last race may have been a little bit frustrated because of performance of the car, but it was purely setup issues. So I could see him going into Miami in a pretty good mood. And I don't think that, Mercedes is going to fork over the extra money to bring Verstappen over.
No.
Because
So then you think he's going to McLaren? Or do you think he's going to Ferrari? I don't think he's going to Ferrari.
I don't think Italians are ready for Verstappen. That is a recipe for, I would say, a big disaster. I would say my money is still on him going to Aston Martin. If he is going to make a change, I know Aston Martin is having all sorts of issues this season, but I think it's one of those things where once that car does get dialed in, if Newey's record tracks throughout, I think it's going to be a really, really solid car. And I could see a lot of drivers kind of testing this season, but I bet you we'll see a lot of movement next season of like, okay, I think that this manufacturer is doing a little bit better with these new regulations. There might be a good move there. I also think there's a lot of contracts that are up next year, if I'm not mistaken. So we might start hearing, I'm guessing that this summer is going to be rumor central for a lot of things, which is going to be great, right? Keep us occupied over the break.
Yeah. Keep us busy.
We love the tea.
While they're not. Yeah. Serve all the tea. My dog agrees. My cat just came into the room.
Emily was saying earlier that every time Nitro walks by you, because you hear that, we gotta put like a gif of him walking across the screen.
I know, honestly. Yeah, my cat just walked in, and I have a herding dog, and that is his sheep. So, so he's just doing his job. Sorry, I can't help it.
Yeah, so.
What were we talking about? The tea.
Tea,
yes.
that we're getting in April.
I love it. I love the drama. I mean, that's kind of why I like NASCAR too, because it's just like drama. Mm-hmm. It's fun. Makes it fun.
It will be interesting to see where Verstappen goes, if he is going to change with Lambiase leaving. Like I said, very interesting news, and I think that this will shake up quite a bit of the F1 world. But my guess is we probably won't see the ripple from it for probably another year. But and I think that kind of jumps into some of the other big things is, we're starting to see these shifts in personnel and things like that across teams. And a lot of it seems like these new regulations are really, really having a tough time for the teams to figure out. Whether it's the 50-50 electrical split, it's how the different, procedures and, harvesting energy and deploying energy and how this all works, and it's not DRS anymore. And so there's been a lot of changes, right? Not just, we have obviously regulation changes for the cars, but obviously engine changes are a really big deal because it seems to be one of the bigger issues with this season. So this week, starting today, the FIA has started to meet, and they're meeting with the drivers union, they're meeting with the drivers, the teams, they're meeting with everybody and trying to figure out how do we put in a long-term fix for, things that we can. Can we fix it? Is it salvageable now? I think there's a lot going on. And I'd love to just kind of talk through like what we think that is the cause, and is it fixable, or should we just leave it through the season, let the teams figure out the cars, and this is a 2027 problem, if 2027 actually happens, or is this something that needs to be fixed over the next couple weeks? And what is the fix?
I mean, I think they need to fix the power issues and like when the power drops off, and I don't know how they do that. Maybe you might have a better idea, but I do think that is a big issue. The whole when they run out of energy and when the battery has to recharge, and then that's causing a lot of kind of safety issues even. So I think that's a big one. I also think a lot of these issues are like self-made because of their goals on paper. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, why don't we just like dial that back until we can make them work in actuality? Because sometimes things sound good on paper, but real life they suck. So
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
do you agree?
No, I do agree. I guess I agree. The strive for a 50-50 power split between the electric motor and the ICE side of the motor seems to be kind of the challenge, and it makes sense. Like if you think about it, the engine needs to rev up to get you your horsepower, right? Whereas the electric side of it, it's basically instantly on, instantly off. So you have to be able to regulate that instant power. And obviously because you're splitting the engine and the battery now, it has to make up that difference. And when you're talking about 1,000 horsepower, that's a huge amount of what each side of this equation is doing. So I think where we're seeing whatever needs to happen is how they can balance that power between the two. And maybe it's dialing back the percent of electric maybe back to like last year's regulations, because obviously it seemed to have worked, of that balance, so that we're not seeing all these kind of odd things that, eventually it goes into a computer and the computer's making these decisions. And that's where we're seeing, I think, a lot of these odd behaviors with the cars.
So AI.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, AI. This is all AI
Not
slop.
all AI.
It's all AI slop. That's what's causing these issues. If the FIA needs to ban anything, they need to ban AI slop. Except for channels like us would all be out of business.
Yeah, I know, right?
Not like we use AI.
We're not AI slop. Yeah, like, what are you assuming?
No, I know. We don't use that. Yeah. No, I was thinking for like the thumbnails and stuff like that. Because, how many people have a picture of Lambiase in a McLaren uniform?
That's something you have?
No, I was thinking about making it.
With AI.
But I held back. I held back. And then this program, this is AI slop. If you watch that video that we posted about Lambiase, there's just a random picture of like circuit boards all of a sudden.
Okay, I was gonna ask you about that because I was like, is this the new thing he's testing? Like, I was like, what is this? I just posted it. I was like, whatever.
Picture of Lambiase at the beginning. I went to go put that in and upload it. Well, there's a button in Riverside that says add in like AI, like have AI like add in images of what it thinks you're talking about. So I had originally put a picture of Lambiase in, but I deleted it. And like I scrolled over and I was like, oh, that's weird. So I deleted what I thought was the same picture again. And then I added the correct one. Well, I didn't realize that I accidentally deleted like multiple of those throughout this video. I just didn't know that one existed because it just added it in. I was watching it. I was like, that's a interesting direction on the director's cut.
Well, yeah, I was like, because in your text, you're like, hey, here's the video. I'm trying a couple new things. So I was like, I don't know. I was like, maybe this is a secret sauce. I don't know.
No.
Whatever.
No, that was just the program that I edited. I clicked a button accidentally, and the AI or whatever they have kind of, took the wheel.
Well, if you want to see more of that, please follow us on TikTok.
Yeah.
And if we get enough likes, Billy will do the bad romance dance. I sent you the tutorial. Yeah. So far we got like 3. So I think you're in the clear.
Yeah. I got a ways before I need to worry.
You got some time to learn.
Yeah. What was that? Hold on. Sammy needed to stop and refresh herself.
What, you don't stay hydrated?
I do.
On the other side of the room. When you longingly looked at it.
I know where I was like,
is that how you get your steps into? And you're
so
like,
far away.
It's all the way over there.
Yeah.
Oh, mercy.
Well, I think speaking of engine changes, Honda would love for something, because they have been having a tough go at it. Hopefully, I'm sure that they were happy that a car finished the race at Suzuka, but I think that with these vibrations that they're getting out of this engine, they have to fix it, or even if Aston Martin does build a perfect car, they need to get this engine back up to snuff quickly.
Yeah, very quickly.
Yeah, like yesterday.
They're not doing good at all, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I think it just seemed like from the data that it's not push and pull full power. Mm-hmm. What I know about charts. I don't know.
Did you just Google chart? Oh.
Oh, that's what it is.
I feel like this is correlated to the power band of the Honda
This
F1 engine.
Is lower, so it's not producing the same power as this one that's up high.
Yes.
I have a science degree. I do actually have a science degree.
I do. Nah.
You do not have a science degree.
I do have a science degree.
No, you don't. Don't you have
Yeah, I have a bachelor's of science.
You have it like
what?
A bachelor's.
That's a science degree. I took one extra science class. It is a BS, not a BA, and I will die on this hill. There is a difference between those two.
What's a BA?
Bachelor's of Science. Bachelor's of Arts. Right?
Okay, so you have a bachelor's, but your major wasn't science. Was my major science? No.
I don't know. Is it? Licking trees, right?
Yeah, mine is Earth. And how I love it. But it is a science degree.
Yeah, that science degree is doing a great service.
But I can read charts, okay?
I can read charts. What they're related to. Whatever.
Okay, enough about me.
All right.
People don't care.
Anything to add about Honda?
I mean, they're killing it in the rally game, but not so much in the F1 engine field, I must say. That's all I got. That's all I got to add. I mean, you're more into the, like, those are pistons going up and down of an engine. You're more into the mechanics and that side of it.
I don't know, because, like, this level of engine is so technical that, I think like a normal car engine is nowhere near as sophisticated and can be a little rough. But I think when you're looking at parts of like precision parts in a precision engine that is, getting hot and cold and all these different things, there's a lot more that goes into it than just, all right, we take that one, we add more horsepower and we call it a day. So I can understand why they're having issues. It's also hard because, Honda is just supplying the one engine for the one manufacturer. And so, where Mercedes is a team that wins and makes money, and then they make money selling their engines, Honda is just selling to one team. So like profitability is also, it has to be worth their while to go in and build this engine. Obviously the team is paying for the engine, but at the same time, the resources that Honda has to put into it may not necessarily be something that they have available to fix it right away.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Charts. Money. Time.
Pistons.
I think it's
Nah, go ahead. No, you go ahead. No. I'm all over the place, dude. I had an energy drink today. Could you tell?
Oh, okay.
Well, I was dragging ass. Had a little Lonnie.
Someone came up to me and is like, what's the best is white monsters. I'm like, what? I'm in my 40s. Like, I think about Monster and my heart starts pumping. Like, no, thank you. Nope, I'm good.
Don't need that.
Nope. Yeah. Someone recommended an energy drink to me the other day. I'm like, I'm good, thank you.
Yeah. I've been trying little Lonnies and they're okay, but I get through half of one if I'm really crazy, but I got too much ADHD for energy drinks.
Yeah. We're talking about energy drinks on an F1 podcast. Yes.
RedBull's an energy drink.
Yeah, that's true.
My husband drinks Red
You know
Bull.
what I always thought was fascinating is I'm pretty sure of this, and this, I haven't physically verified this, but it makes sense, is all of the Red Bull cans that you see in the garage are just water.
That would make sense.
So like,
I could see
or
that.
maybe some are just water and some are labeled. Like you can tell the difference when you're up close. But yeah, I mean it makes sense, right? You don't need all your crew getting jacked up on Red Bull. Like even Red Bull knows that's a bad idea.
Yeah, they don't need their crew having wings.
damn it, we gotta scrape the rear jackman off the ceiling again. Just get down from there.
I do have to say though, like in all the videos with Max Verstappen, like he has it down packed of like how to serve the product location when he opens it. Like if you ever watch him, he'll just be like, you know, and then like while he's talking, I'm like, he's got that on lock. He's good for that.
Well, I would say that's probably our podcast.
No, if you made it this far, let us know in the comments your favorite energy drink.
Yes. Taking recommendations.
Not taking recommendations. Dude, it's dumping.
Yeah. I
didn't even know we were supposed to get this much rain. It's hailing too. Oh no, not my truck. If you saw my truck, you would know why I'm not worried.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't remember it looking nice.
Dude. Can we do the cards now?
Yes, that's like.
Do we need to end this? Like, subscribe. Thanks for hanging on to the chaos. We'll remember
do
you
that
further.
again. I won't talk over you.
I can just mute you, can I?